Are you saying, therefore, that the NCNC of those days,
yes, I'm coming,
is in its metamorphosis
yes,
now as APGA?
Yes. So that a grand alliance of 101 Nigerian ethnic groups that took place in 1944. Ojukwu say, okay, if we want us to be a nation, let us go back to be the Nigeria that we started, that was started by the youth of Nigeria. And it is those youth that gave us the cock. So Ojukwu brought back the cock, and to the Grand Alliance of 1944, he added progressive. So what Ojukwu has given out, people are calling this APGA a party of the East.
Yes, because that was going to be my next question.
No.
It's perceived as a party dominated by Easterners.
The reason why the Igbos dominate this party, I don't want to use the word dominate, but the reason why they are mostly in this party is because in the whole country, the Igbos are the most nationalistic citizens of this country. Whether you like it or not, in all the books I read on Nigerian nationalism, they see the books written in Europe, written in North America, written everywhere. The Igbos are the most nationalistic citizens. This was the first council, the national party, the real national party formed before the creation of regions. So Ojukwu said, okay, if we want us to be a nation, let us go back to being the Nigeria that the youth started, and he brought back the cock. And now, Ojukwu contested for presidency. I'm now General Bo from the northern part of Nigeria. I'm the presidential candidate of this party. Tomorrow it may be another person from Sokoto. So don't call it Igbo party. It's the only national party. PDP is supposed to be a national party.
You were in PDP?
I was in PDP, yes.
Why did you leave PDP?
Listen, PDP was a party that came to push out the military. It was Alex Kwame that started it. Professor Ango Abdullahi led a kind of rebellion against the former military head of state, General Abacha, in Zaria over there. And Ekweme organized this and set up this, what became G34.
Yes.
And then Ango Abdullahi's group then joined them. Then the aim was it was a national party, yes, to push out the military. And they succeeded. After pushing out the military, they did not know what to do with Nigeria. Of course, they brought in Obasanjo. General Obasanjo did very, very well. But after him, it looks as if Nigeria ran short of ideas. I like President Jonathan. He did well, but the people under him, they went for money. Everybody went for money. Even during his campaign, the one that he lost to Buhari, the money he gave, everybody just packed the money to his village. So they are corrupt. I cannot be party to that type of organization.
But then at the time, the movement usually was from PDP to the newly formed APC, to which a part of APGA moved along to form the coalition that later on became the APC. Why did you not join the APC? Why did you instead go to APGA?
How can I join APC? APC is not a party.
Why do you say that?
You see, let me tell you this. I'm a nationalist. No matter what Nigerians I do, I'm a patriot. No matter what Nigeria think. And that's why I am who I am. You
say APC is not a party. It came from...
Listen, when in 1947, Arthur Richards gave out this region, President, late President Nnamdi Azikiwe, told Nigerians, he is not happy with this creation of regions. And World War II was not happy. Zik said he wanted 8 states that will unite Nigeria into one commonwealth of nations. And World War said he wanted 9 or more. Then Zik further warned Nigerians that these regions, if we don't take time, it will lead to the emergence of parochial political parties that will lead to disintegration of this country. So all these parties, World War, of course, was a nationalist, but he reasoned that the best way to become a nationalist now is to put your house in order. So it's better to unite the various Yoruba ethnic groups into one political entity. And he did that when he was in UK. In UK, studying his
under Action Group,
and then he formed the Oduduwa, what do you call it, the descendants of Oduduwa, which became Action Group. At that time, the only national party, the NCNC, was the only national party. Then Action Group became a parochial party, which Zik referred to. Then NPC, the Northern People's Congress, is also a very parochial party. And some of these parties that emerged are all parochial, which Zik warned against this thing. Aminu Kano was in what do you call it, NPC, but he felt he left them and set up NEPU, and he was working together with Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. The APC is coming together of 3 parochial parties. They cannot be national. They think they are.
Why do you say that?
If one thief go to steal, when he succeeds in stealing, he will take it to his house. But when 3 parochial thieves come together and form an association to go and steal, when they steal, they will fight when dividing. So I wouldn't go into that type of party. That's why I refuse to go to APC.
Now I will ask you this, General. A lot of people are surprised, and you alluded to it earlier on, that you, a middle belter from Benue State, chose to join APGA, perceived as a mainly Eastern party, and now, today, you are its presidential candidate. How do you hope to convince others, I mean, people from other zones and other regions, that the agenda you have, that you're not just the front man for an Eastern agenda, given the perceived background of this party? Are you, for example, working or thinking of working with other parties in the same way that APC did, or what became APC did, in the run-up to 2015? Are you thinking of that now in the run-up to 2019? I'm not asking you to divulge publicly election strategy, because others will be listening, but how do you hope to remove this perception?
In the first place, Nigeria are going to vote for me. Forget about APGA is an Eastern party. It's not an Eastern. I've told you before, it's not an Eastern party. It's the legacy Ojukwu gave to Nigeria. If we want to move forward, if we want to move this nation forward, let us go back and unite the way the youth started in 1944. And this has taken place, and that's why the party unanimously elected me from the Middle Belt, from the North Central, from Benue, to be their presidential candidate. So if anybody thinking that if somebody can vote for somebody in Action Group or something, what of APC, what of APGA, which is a more national party than any other party in this country. And the Igbos are in APGA because the Igbos are the most nationalistic Nigerians, whether we like it or not. That's what I found in books, and it has been proven. And Zik remained in that party until the military truncated the political system. And when Ojukwu decided that there's a need for him to bring a party to unite this country after Nigeria reconciled with him, with the Igbos, he brought a party for Nigeria, not for Igbo people. So, but because Nigerians are sectional, they are looking at APGA as a sectional party. This is a party that Nigeria came together in 1944 in a grand alliance and formed. So General, how can you be saying it is...
General, I must put you on pause there. Before Chief Ojukwu formed APGA, when he came back and the reconciliation took place, the very first party he joined was the NPN, which at that time was the ruling party in
That's Nigeria. The party that brought him back.
So he joined the NPN, even tried to be a senator. He lost during the 1983 elections. He lost. But the point I'm trying to draw is that even if what you're saying is true, it doesn't shake off the concept or the perception in the minds that there must be something else going on for you to choose APGA above parties that some in their view may think will give you a much better chance.
Very good. Now, APGA is the choice for the entire country today if we want to move this country forward. Nigeria is at crossroads. APC, a conglomerate of many political parties, parochial parties, have come and failed woefully. People are dying all over the country. There's hunger, there's poverty, unemployment, illiteracy. They have failed. PDP has proven that they have nothing to offer to this country. And APGA is the choice today for all Nigerians, from Pt.4 to Sokoto to Calabar, everywhere. If we want to save this country, APGA is the only party that will take Nigeria out of the challenges we have now. And General Agbo will lead Nigeria into becoming a nation. We are not a nation. If we're a nation, all this killing that is taking place, all this hunger, deprivation, unemployment. I want to make Nigeria a nation that when the country Nigeria started in the 1920s, 1930s, it was a hope for all black world, the entire black world. It was hope of black American, hope of black in Europe, it was hope of Africa, it was hope of these people in Jamaica and so forth. And many of them came to Lagos. Even ex-slaves, like Edward Blyden was the first, is an Igbo man born in Thomas Island. He was the first Nigerian-born outsider. They came back to ignite the spirit of nationalism. And there were many Liberians here, like John Payne, who had was a journalist in Lagos, and his son, Horatio Jackson. They were here. There were people from Sierra Leone. Many of these names you have in Lagos, there were Brazilians, Alakija, the family. There were many Brazilians here. It was the hope of the entire black world. Now, what are we? We are killing ourselves. What do we expect a black American to feel about us? Marcus Garvey even wrote the British to pack out and leave because Africa must have a nation to be proud of. They are proud in Europe, proud in North America because they have a nation. Africa too must have a nation. And now we under PDP, under APC, Nigerians are taking up weapons to kill their fellow Nigerians. They kill them at home in their houses when they are sleeping. How do you expect Nigeria to become the pride of Africa, the pride of the black world? Nigeria needs General Agbo to liberate her from this nonsense.
General Agbo, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.